Hello, everybody. Let's go. Brandon, Donald Trump, Border Wall Construction Company. Thank you. Let me say this real quick. I'm on Twitter in the middle of a debate. White liberals always create racism. Let me say that again. White liberals create racism. They will try to find some way, somehow, to say something is racist. In California, they're actually proposing, if not have passed it, give black women money for pregnancies. That's racist. If you can't give all women, all colors, and yes, white, blonde hair, blue-eyed, ginger-haired, green eyes, brunette-haired, hazel eyes. If you can't get white women money, you don't get black women money. That's just how it goes. They're always saying, well, black women die disproportionately more. No, it's lifestyle choices. Is why, if these numbers actually exist, because I really don't believe them. 1, partying. Black women is partying while pregnant. 2, drinking. Yep, got to be drinking. Marijuana does harm a baby. Your diet. You know, yes, you have to start eating different. And you should be married when you have a child. Why? Because that's 2 incomes. So if you say, if you're working at McDonald's or Shaquita's Boutique doing hair, if you got a husband, then just maybe you can afford to go buy a salad and eat some salad and some fruit instead of some dollar cheeseburgers. White liberals always got to find something racist. Let me tell y'all something. The only way white liberals and liberalism stay in power is to create racism. Oh God, look at that. What the heck? Okay, so flag is up there. That's the only way white liberals stay in power. Let me say this. Malcolm X said it's so true. And to all my white conservatives, I hope I don't offend you, but if it do, it's just the truth. There is a fight in America between white liberals and white conservatives. They're the majority. White liberals have turned off majority of the white population. That's why the majority of the white population are conservative and lean conservative. So they have to create racism, white liberals, so they can get minorities to support them to stay in power. They have to. They have to go out there and tell black folk everything is happening is wrong. It's because of white conservatives. But you make sure you vote for white liberals. They try to tell that to the Asians, but the Asians saying you're denying them the one thing they know that they pride is education. So if Asians are that much more intelligent and Asians push their children more, okay. If black people, we value physical, we value sports, okay, that's us. But white liberals got to create racism to stay in power. There must always be somebody, oh, woe is me, something ain't right, for liberals to stay in power. Because it's a battle between white liberals and white conservatives. White conservatives want you with your own house, car, so you can pay taxes, see that the taxes are too high, so you will vote conservatives in. So white liberals want you poor, want you always feeling somebody is doing something against you so you can continue to vote for liberals. And you stay poor, they get rich, and they get power. That's the difference between conservatives and liberals. People always say, well, it's still somebody white in control. Okay, whatever. At least that white conservative want me to have my own house, own car, own family, taking care of my things so I can see how evil liberals are. See, Malcolm X said this years ago. I'm going to play that clip at the end of this video. It's a shame, but anywhere you don't have white liberals, you don't have racism. Whenever you have white liberals, you always have racism because they must create it to stay in power. One more thing I didn't add into the video. This is going to be a quick section in the video. In the 40s, 50s, early hundreds, black folk had midwives and, the traveling doctor when they had babies. How come black women won't die in record numbers then? How come all these deaths start happening once liberalism and feminism start coming in our community? Anybody want to ask that question? And what about, like I said, lifestyle? You do understand black women are at a higher obesity rate than white women. The whole race in the black community, we have a higher obesity. That also plays into it.
In this crooked game of power politics here in America, the Negro, namely the race problem, integration, civil rights issue, are all nothing but tools used by the whites who call themselves liberals against another group of whites who call themselves conservatives, either to get into power or to retain power. Among whites here in America, the political teams are no longer divided into Democrats and Republicans. The whites who are now struggling for control of the American political throne are divided into liberal and conservative camps. The white liberals from both parties cross party lines to work together toward the same goal, and white conservatives from both parties do likewise. The white liberal differs from the white conservative only in one way. The liberal is more deceitful, more hypocritical than the conservative. Both want power, but the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor. And by winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains, token